Boys, am I live? Can you see my face and look at my words and listen to them? I'm here to play Ace Attorney, the collection. Only the first one at the moment. New items. Oh, interesting. We're starting a new case today. It's time to say goodbye to the Gatewater Hotel and Richard Nixon, and it's time to say hello to my newest in a long line of teenage female assistants, wanted or not. Kira, wait, what is her name again? Oh no. Kuvira? No, wait, that's not correct. Shit, why am I drawing a blank? It's not Maya, it's not Pearls, it's that girl, the Yatagarasu. And, you know, well, while her name comes to me, let me get my hellos in order. Thunder Phoenix, John Brown, Changeling DJ, Jacob Welsh, Volgan 11. Hi, all of you. K. See, I knew it started with a K. What I missed was that the actual name in itself was K. It's not K something like Kira or Kuvira. It's just K. You know? Right. Okay. Also, oh, George, what about spoilers in the thumbnails? Alright, guys, you have to understand, when I'm starting a brand new case, I don't really have a reference point for what to throw into the case, right? So, we do a good job of avoiding most story spoilers. Yeah, I know that Manfred von Karma is going to appear only because in whatever this new case is, Turnabout Reminiscence, the very first, the way I understood it when I was trying to get the thumbnail, I went into the strategy wiki, don't tell anybody, and I was like, all right, let's just real quickly find out who is the first character that makes an appearance. And from what I read, it said, oh, you're gonna talk to Manfred von Karma. And I was like, all right, throw him in the thumbnail. There you go. Hopefully it wasn't supposed to be that dramatic of a spoiler. I know who Manfred von Karma is. I know that he used to be Edgeworth's guy. We've already seen Franny. It doesn't feel like that much of a surprise. But anyways, I don't know anything else about the case. Other than it's Turnabout Reminiscence. I know that we're going back in the past. This is going to be us meeting Kay, because she was like, oh, don't you guys remember me? And obviously I do not. Also, I'm going to say it at the beginning of stream, and I'm going to say it at the end of stream. There will not be a stream tomorrow, and it's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. Tomorrow, I'm an American citizen. Tomorrow is the United States election night. So, number one, I don't even know if I'd be able to stream if I wanted to. I don't know what kind of chaos would be going on in the streaming world, because the amount of live streaming shit that's going to be happening globally all across everywhere over this goddamn election, that's going to be crazy. And the night in and of itself, it's just going to be chaos, all right? We are finding out who our next president is going to be. Well, the projected winner, all right? Basically, yeah, they counting all of the votes, basically, you know, that takes a while. But by the end of the night on election night, it's par for the course that you get a projected winner. You kind of figure out, all right, this is who it's going to be. And so, you know, everybody's going to be glued to their TV seats for a Trump versus Kamala. And I mean, people are placing their bets right now. You can bet on who's going to win the presidential election. It's a wild time. It's going to be stressful for everyone involved. And I just don't think it'll be the right time for me to be helping out little baby Kay's murder mystery, you know? So I'm taking the night off, I'm going to an election party, and we're gonna get drunk. And depending how it goes, we might get a lot drunker. But that's it. Also, I did not vote early, which means I have to vote in person tomorrow. I fully intended to vote by mail because I hate voting in person, but I'm also a person who is a protagonist. No. Prognosticus. No. Procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator, and I blew off doing it. And so, now I have to go in person because it's too late to vote by mail. So I'll be casting my vote tomorrow as a New York State resident, completing my civic duty, and then getting drunk and watching what happens. That's the plan, Stan. With that being said, let's not get too much into politics, but let's start with the game. Episode 4, Turnabout Reminiscence, the beginning, opening. Episode 4. Kay Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yatagarasu. The piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago. Oh, that's right. She showed us like a dumb rag or something. 7 years earlier. Ooh! Ooh! This was. Oh, honey, who are you? Oh my god, I love her. The boy, he's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's right, I did it! I killed the guy! Oh. But it was the great thief Yatagarasu that told me to do it! I asked the defendant, just what exactly are you trying to say? Don't you get it? I know the true identity of the Yatagarasu! The Yatagarasu is the man standing right there at the prosecutor's bench! Are you saying that I'm the Yatagarasu? Don't you dare deny it! You told me to kill him when you snuck into the embassy! Oh, drama! What is happening? Are you claiming that Mr. Faraday is the Yatagarasu? Mr. Faraday?! Mr. Rel, I think we've heard just about enough out of you. Your Honor! Please listen to me, I'm telling you the truth! You've gotta believe me! Mr. Faraday was not dressed very professionally for court. What the fuck is a scarf doing in here, by the way? Not that that's really what matters here. In accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be in recess until the new prosecutor is ready. Is it me? Am I the new prosecutor? Do I get to talk to this woman? She's interesting. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, they have a diorama! Is that the courthouse? This must be the one from before it explodes in Dual Destinies. Courthouse number 4. Courtroom number 4. September 10th, 3:20 p.m. at the District Court's 3rd floor lobby. Okay. Wow. I loved that court theme. All right, let's take a look. I see a lot of handsome men. I suggest we get ourselves started. It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. And so, it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant. Wait, first? My first assignment as a prosecutor. I didn't know we were going back to his very first case in court of law. That's crazy. Give her a Valley Girl voice. What do Valley Girls sound like? And is that what her vibe is? I wasn't getting Valley Girl from her. Like, do you mean like the vocal fry? Like that kind of Valley Girl? Like she just doesn't really give a shit about what she's doing? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Is Valley Girl and vocal fry different? Would she be more preppy? Like, oh my god, yeah, let's do it. I don't know. Guys, I'm not a professional at this. Eeny, mini. Alright. Edgeworth! Oh, I mean, Edgeworth. There he is! The Manfred von Karma. I was told he'll be the first guy I talk to. Sir! Have you read over all the documents regarding the trial? Yes, sir. I've memorized everything there is to know. Very good. The paperwork for the prosecution submission is just about complete. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection. I understand, sir. To have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage in my career, I'm honored and I'm proud. How old are you at this moment in time? You don't get a profile for the main character anymore. They did that in the original Ace Attorney, and I'm really pissed that they dropped it. How old is Edgeworth here? Karma's 60. Jesus Christ. As I've watched over your studies, I'm giving you this very rare chance. Prove yourself! Crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion! Yes, sir. That such a legendary prosecutor will be watching and judging my performance. I have to be perfect in every way. Hey! You know what happens if you spend too long at the drinking fountain? You get a little finger up the ass crack. Hi. This is so good! Oh, gulp, gulp, gulp! I could drink a whole gallon. I've never heard of water that tastes that good. I've never understood the concept of water tasting different. Some people swear they can taste all the differences and all the different types of water. I'm not one of those people, and I love water. I'm like this man. I'll gulp it for days. Edgeworth is only 20? Young king, look at him. Hey, alright, let's talk around. Hi. Child. Aren't these great? Daddy made all of these! Oh, wait, Daddy's daddy. Granddaddy? Daddy made all of these. Awesome! But didn't you get fired right after you made them? Oh, Daddy was talking about himself. Like, I'm so tragically single, I don't understand how to parent. That's what parents do. They're like, hey, son, look at this. Daddy made that. Didn't you see Daddy's work? Wow, Dad, you suck! Yes, I do, son. I spent the same amount of money on this model as it cost to build the real thing. What? How in the world is that possible? And my boss wasn't very happy with me, haha! Hey, Daddy! Didn't you say you built a secret mechanism inside of it? Shut the fuck up, Junior. I'll tell you about that when you're older. What? A secret mechanism? Maybe he installed it as payback for getting fired. Are we getting another bomb? Well, now I'm rather curious. Yeah, me too, actually. Oh, shikes. Who the fuck are you? Sigh! Excuse me, madame, but I couldn't help but notice that you audibly sighed. Is something the matter? Well, I just thought somebody would have brought me hors d'oeuvres by now! But this is a courthouse. It would be quite atypical to provide hors d'oeuvres here. Are you sure? Someone poured me a fresh cup of coffee last time I was here. What the fuck does she think a courthouse is for? Also, hi, judges. Oh, wait, we have to go back up. Do you see all the pictures of all the judges? Now they all have the exact same beard? That's uncanny. Alright, let's talk to the man of the hour. Hi. Today's trial should have ended in just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, is that correct? Exactly. The killer had the goal to say that he only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that the prosecutor, Byrne Faraday, had given the order. Now look at that crooked smile on him. This guy's such a criminal. Ha! Faraday is a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. Sir, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Byrne Faraday? He is a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense. Nonsense? He once tried to explain to me the way of punishing those who cannot be brought to court. Those who cannot be brought to court? Well, that is nonsense. No man is above the law. Edgeworth, have you ever been to the United States of America? There are people who are above the law here. Well, there are always a few exceptions. However, there is no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is a guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside Ooh. Fuck me. No outside matters. Thus, there is no reason to deal with such individuals, I see. Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday has If you disgrace yourself as Faraday has, you will not be forgiven. Have no fear, I won't let you down, sir. In place of the accused, Prosecutor Byrne Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt. Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show them all the power of Avant Karma! Okay, Daddy, chill. Alright, let's talk about it. Have you achieved a firm understanding of the case? I don't know, do I have any evidence? You haven't given- I have no evidence! How could I get a firm understanding of the case? No, sir, I have. Everything that is written down in the case files. Well, then explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you're talking about. Understood. A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the
I might sound really, really fucking stupid here, so we're gonna do it in ASMR voice. I don't know if this is a real place or a fictional place in the game.
The Kodopian? The Kodopian Embassy. If it's a real place, I'll look it up and I'll educate myself, because it's really embarrassing to be a fucking dumbass. If it's a fake and fictional place and it would be a spoiler to look it up, then I will not. Kodopian, it's a fictional country, George. You're okay. Whoo! Okay. Alright. Kodopian, the Kodopian Embassy, fictional country. It's not real. Oh, hi. The victim, Mr. Deed Man, was a staff member at the embassy. No, it's Dead Man. Died Man? Mr. Died Man, because the man died. I think that's the way it's supposed to go. I before E, except after C. The defendant in this case is Mr. Mackerel. Holy mackerel. He was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious. He was quickly placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun. Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yatagarasu had successfully infiltrated the Kodopian embassy as well. At first, Rel claims that he himself was the Yatagarasu, but that he did not kill Died Man. I wonder what he expected to gain from such a desperate lie. It's possible that he wants to go down while in the spotlight if he is found guilty. There truly is no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth! Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. The footage clearly showed Mr. Rel as the murderer. The act of Mr. Rel firing the gun could be clearly seen from the visitor's gallery. Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement, and he admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to by the real Yatagarasu, Burn Faraday. That sounds about right. However, you've forgotten one thing. Fuck. While this may appear to be simply a murder of a Kodopian Embassy staff member, people are actually referring to it as the second KG-8 incident. The second KG-8 incident? Well, I'm very sorry, sir, but I fear that I failed to study hard enough. Ha ha! Well, even among the police, it's information that only a select few are privy to. Well, could you please enlighten me? Yeah, I guess. What's this all about? Sir, what do you mean by the second KG-8 incident? In order for me to tell you that, I must first learn about the original case. You must first learn about it. I already know about it. Take a look at these documents. This is a 3-year-old newspaper. Okay. You've heard of the Amano Group scandal before, correct? I don't know, give me 1 second to read my papers, please. Kodopian Embassy staff member Manny Koken found not guilty. The victim, Miss CCU, a shadow over the Amano Group. What's his relation to the smuggling ring? Man, these people have been smuggling these fucking eggs for 7 years? This is crazy. What's so important about them? Alright, fine, tell me about this. I have heard about this. The secretary of Ernest Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested under suspicion of smuggling.
Correct. CCU was an employee of the Amano Group, and the sole witness to the smuggling operation. It was she who brought the crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court.
Wasn't a Cadopian embassy staff member arrested for the murder?
Yes, a Cadopian by the name of Manny Koken was the suspect. However, due to lack of evidence, the case went unresolved.
Lack of evidence?
Ha! If only I was in charge of the case, I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt.
To make sure that all criminals are found guilty. My mentor really is dedicated.
Yeah, dedicated to betraying you.
Spoilers, somebody watch season 1 of Ace Attorney.
Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was a pathetic fool as ever.
Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG-8 incident as well.
That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who was scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization.
And just like the last time, the victim was murdered right before he was to testify.
You're catching on. The victim was murdered just before his day in court against the smuggling organization. Events are occurring almost exactly the same way as they did in the KG-8 incident.
So that's why it's being called the second KG-8 incident.
Yes, that is how sequence of order works. There is one difference between the two incidents, however.
What would that be?
The so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu!
Yatagarasu? I'd better find out more. Let's keep talking, you and I. If it is true that the Yatagarasu showed up at the Cadopian embassy, what could he or she have been after?
No doubt to steal any suspicious accounting records and release them publicly. Or more likely to steal secrets from the Cadopian embassy itself. Since the item that the Yatagarasu stole from there was sent to the police.
Oh, that's right, Damon. The Borginian cocoons contain a cure for the incurable disease called incuritis. Slipped my mind. My feeble little brain. What was it that the Yatagarasu sent to the police?
I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yatagarasu is getting top-secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen item to the police, it was proof positive that the Yatagarasu had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals have a way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say?
Well, that would have to be the first time the Yatagarasu has left evidence behind, correct?
Indeed. If you wish to learn more about the Yatagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday.
Mr. Faraday?
He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yatagarasu case as well.
So he's the prosecutor in charge of both the KG-8 incident and the Yatagarasu case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. Oh, God. She looks like Kimmy from the Rugrats.
What is it, little girl?
I don't know, I just got a ballooner's shit. You're really scary, mister.
Did you need something?
I want to trade these coins with you.
A fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies. But it looks like you've exactly $1. Is this what you want?
Oh yeah, thank you. That's exactly what I need. Bye, dudes. Scary dude.
Could that child be here to watch the trial?
How disrespectful for a child like that to be running around inside the courthouse. Does no one have respect for this country's judicial system anymore?
Alright, calm down. It's not that serious. Oh, hi, handsome. Hello. Arrest me?
The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is complete, sir. Why, yo! Do you even know how much time there is left before the trial resumes?
I'm sorry, sir.
I can have you mopping up this courthouse instead of protecting an instant!
Gulps. It's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap for me.
A proud one you are. You'd better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth.
Oh my god, I'm so ready to debut. Show me to the courts, Daddy. Here we go. Where's the judge? 4 o'clock p.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. This is such a good beat. What's happening?
What is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible that the defense is not prepared yet either?
Bailiff, where is Mr. Faraday? I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. What is... Hey! Oh my god, the judge, he has legs! We see judge legs! I think that's the first time we've seen the judge with legs. Holy shit!
Ah, you must be the one Mr. Von Carmel recommended. I hear this will be your first trial. I look forward to seeing how you'll perform. Oh, and by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off.
This game and their poppers, Jesus.
Come to think of it, the other day with my own grandson.
Sir, it looks like the trial's about to resume. However...
Yes, it will be all but impossible to prove this witness a liar without the evidence from Faraday! What is the blasted buffoon up to?
It's an emergency, sirs! Oh, I mean, oh, it's an emergency, pal.
Silence! There shall be no yelling in this sacred hall of law! Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once!
Oh, please, wait. Oh, you have to listen to me. There's an emergency. Defendant lobby number 2, Mr. Faraday, and the defendants, the two of them, they're both dead, sir. Wait, what? Huh? What? What do you mean dead? I mean they're deceased. September 10th, District Court hallway. Oh man, for a second here I thought we were actually gonna do trial. Edgeworth's fucking oh, hi. Wow. Who are you? I'm a little flustered. A little parched too. Oh god. No one's allowed in the crime scene. Period. I need a little bit of water. I think I distorted my own bowels. Give me one moment to get my little water cup. I've hurt my thrussie. Oops, I'm spilling. Fuck, I'll get that cleaned up. It'll be fine. You know what I love about this guy? He wears ties the same way that I do. I hate wearing a tie all the way up to my neckline. I like to leave a little bit of space and then unbutton that top button. It's a little bit relaxed. Just who to this... Yikes, my throat. Jesus. Just who does this oddball think he is?
And this is becoming quite the hot spot.
Isn't she Mr. Rell's defense attorney? Aw, hey, you! No running in the hallway, pal. We don't know each other? This is when I meet Dick? And who are you to tell me what to do? I'll never find out what's going on like this. It's time for some civil discourse. Dick, we're gonna meet each other? And you are? Oh, who, me? Oh, hey, pal. It's common courtesy to tell someone your name first before asking theirs, pal. Point taken. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a district prosecutor.
Oh, a prosecutor? Hey, I've never seen a prosecutor as young as you, pal.
How old are you, Dick? You're not on my list yet, Dick. I've told you my name, now would you mind telling me yours?
Detective Dick Gumshoe. And just recently I achieved my dream of becoming a detective. More than a dream, it's what I was born to do, pal. Or wait, maybe I should check and make sure I'm not really in some crazy dream first.
And this detective is entirely too excited to be at a murder scene. Are you in my profiles now? Yeah, he is. 26! He's younger than me, but he looks exactly the same. That's crazy. Okay, wow. Alright, let's talk. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling me what you know about the incident?
You know that I don't really have to tell you anything, pal.
Yes, I know that. But it would behoove you to fill me in on what you know.
Oh, wow. You're a proud one for such a youngster, aren't you? Well, anyway, Detective Bad is the one in charge. So you're just gonna have to ask him for all the details, okay? As for me, I was guarding the door to the defendant lobby number 2.
So you were on guard detail and 2 people died. And this is where it all went south for him. Did you notice anything strange while you were on duty?
Well, I freaked out when I heard a gunshot, and then I kind of froze up, sir.
You're a detective, and a measly gunshot scared you that much. Well, I wouldn't call it measly, to be fair, Edgeworth. And then again, I can hardly claim to not to know what it's like to hear one at close range.
Then Detective Bad came running to the scene. We went into lobby number 2 together, and both men were lying there dead.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it, pal. I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle.
Interesting. Other than the gunshot, he didn't hear a single sound of commotion. Okay. I guess that's all to talk to you about. Alright, I'll be back to you. Alright, hey, Hunty, with the slicked back hair. The fuck is up with you? It's a little bit flat. Have you ever heard of a bump it?
Excuse me?
Do you have a minute, is what I meant to ask.
You know, I'm not really in the mood to talk to people I don't really know. Especially at a time like this.
Well, I apologize for not introducing to myself before. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court.
Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. So Faraday's substitute is a newbie, huh?
I'll have you know, madame, that I studied under Manfred von Karma. This is how you show women who's boss. This is how you dominate them. You stick their finger in their face and you wag in front. Women love it. They can't resist it. Don't worry. Try it sometime. You won't get slapped in the face. Do not take me for some naive novice. Can't you? Look at how smitten she is.
I'm gonna gag. Do not take me for some naive novice. So you're a student of Von Karma? Oh my god. I should have... Oh, those clothes, they're like a dead giveaway.
Stop right there! These are the garments of one who gallantly represents the facts.
Gallantly? Alright, okay, thanks for a great laugh. Look, okay, just try not to make me laugh so much, okay? Jesus.
I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort.
Right, okay. I'm totally, like, just kidding. I'm just goofing on you. By the way, do you even know who I am? My name is Callisto Yu.
Wait, like CCU? Are you related to the victim? Objection! There's a familial... There's a conflict of interest. That's what it is. Here.
And if you're telling the truth, then we were about to go head-to-head in court.
But of course. I've heard much about you, Miss Yu.
course. I've heard much of... You're like a real regular Shakespeare. Why do you even talk like that? Oh my god.
Did I say something funny? Oh my god, how old is she? Alright, so, lady. Callisto Yu, lawyer of embassy staff, she's 22. I was to battle her in court. Look at how her earrings are I didn't even notice that until this head-on shot. Her earrings are they're the fucking weights, the scales of justice. That's... Alright, honey, I appreciate the fit. It's a good look. I might want to steal it someday from you. Look, I'd like you to update me on the situation.
Well, I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to the detectives over there? It's kind of their job to know things, and it's kind of not my job to know things.
Well, if that's the case, then why the fuck are you here?
Oh my god, you're killing me!
What is so funny?
It's just like the way that you speak. You are so tactless. Ouch. Look, the person I was going against in court until only a little while ago was just murdered, okay? It's not like I could go back into the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened.
Well, that's a good point. Look, I apologize for asking such an insensitive question.
It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, do you wanna look at my badge? I'm a prosecutor. Do you have anything to say about it? It's a shame that we won't be able to face each other. It was to be my first trial, too.
Oh, was that a declaration of war? How nice it is to be young and carefree. And what a nice squeaky clean badge you've got yourself there. I'm totes jealous.
I'm sure its gleam will dull over time with experience.
Are you saying your reputation will also tarnish over time with it?
That's not what I meant!
Well, you just can't avoid some things in life, you know?
I'll never allow my badge or my reputation to become tarnished. As a man from the future, I'd walk that statement back. Alright, look forward to talking to you more, Hunty. I'm gay. Do you think we could be best friends? No? Alright, well, I'll come back to you in a little bit. Have you met Phoenix Wright? I'm in love with him, actually. I don't know if he's practicing law yet. He might still be in college, because I'm only 20 years old, and I don't remember Phoenix Wright's age. I know that in the first game, I think he was 24, so I don't think he teaches law for another 4 years. But I think he's dating a girl named Dahlia. I need to go rescue him from her, because he's also going to be gay. He just doesn't know it yet. We need to experiment a little. Touch foreskins, you know what I mean? We don't have those, just kidding. Japanifornia, we are circumcised boys. Alright, hi! Hi, let's talk. Excuse me, but who are you?
Detective Tyrone Byad. Homicide.
I was informed of the situation and came as quickly as possible. So, how did you arrive and inspect the body before me?
Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple.
Mr. Faraday requested that you be here. Alright, let's talk.
I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've, got nothing to say to you, kid.
Kid? I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in today's trial. Therefore, I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know.
Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid?
Is he threatening me? Oh, those dead eyes. Is he going for his gun?
It's a letter, Lisa.
She's got a gun! Oh, it's just a mirror. How dare he trick me like that?
Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, Mr. Macrell, was shot and killed. He was found holding onto a bloody knife in his hand.
Was there anyone else who went into defendant lobby number 2?
Yeah, that big lug over there. Name's Gumshoe.
That is my big lug.
He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room.
If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct?
Maybe.
Such impudence. This guy is really testing my patience.
Yeah, but he's a silvered-haired daddy. We gotta give him some respect.
Why was I not informed that you were going to testify in the court?
Homicides aren't my only gig. The Yatagarasu case is also one of my assignments.
So you were called upon to comment on the Yatagarasu's characteristics, in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatagarasu or not.
Well, well. Looks like you might just have a brain after all in that head of yours, son.
Son? Wait, no, I will not entertain this daddy-son scenario! Miss Yu! There's someone here who wishes to see you.
Well, who could that be?
A Cadopian embassy staff member by the name of Manny Koken.
Wait, what?
What's going on? Detective Bad and Miss Yu's moods just changed all of a sudden. Wait a second. Wasn't Manny Koken...
I'll be right there. Walking away. Strut your stuff. It's nice to
It's nice to see you again, Miss Yu.
Why are you here? I have no desire to see you ever again.
Cause she is the sister of CCU! They're sisters with their sisterly bond. Right? For sure. What did the newspaper say? What did the newspaper say? The victim was Cece, and this guy, she probably believes that he was found not guilty in the courts. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's innocent. I mean, that is kind of what it means. But he could be falsely innocent, you know what I mean? Also, Cece, girl, that jawline. Okay, sorry, paying attention.
Fine, let's go.
Bad! Von Karma! It's been a long time. I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Yatagarasu is involved, and I see this case as no exception.
Do you know Detective Bad, sir?
What was your first clue? When I called him by his last name? He's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. If only he would get a promotion and move on.
Why is everyone so small compared to him? This dude is a tower.
It's a crime scene where the detective is most useful and effective.
It's not like I don't know that.
Moving on, though. Bad. The man that I just passed by. Was he not the suspect from the KG-8 incident?
So I was right.
Just what is that man doing wandering around here? That Faraday. I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Imbecile. I would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes. Von Karma. I think you've said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak like that about the departed.
Very well.
Back on topic. I'm placing Mr. Edgeworth in charge of the investigation here.
Whoa! Mia? No, Franny. Sorry, I don't know why I caught Mia from that voice. But oh my god, what if Mia made an appearance?
Papa! How can you place him in charge?
Franziska, what are you doing here?
I'm here for summer vacation. What else?
She's so little! Oh, little Franny! Franziska von Karma, so she's here on vacation from Deutschland. Franny, how old are you? You're not in my list yet. Okay, that's fine. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his who's also junior to me.
You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it!
You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you? Franny, are you in there yet? No? Alright, take your time.
Ha! If you were able to pass, then I have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you. Never!
Why does she always have to be so competitive?
Anyway, Papa! Are you really assigning Miles Edgeworth to cover the case?
Yes, I am. And why do you ask?
Well, you know, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. And I am 100% confident that I can do a better job than him.
Yeah, but you're not fucking licensed, so being almost a prosecutor is not being a prosecutor, you dumb bitch. Sorry. This moron has no problem bad-mouthing someone right in front of them.
Bad! Yeah. These two will be conducting the investigation. What? You going to let both these little kids loose on the crime scene? Ha! This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills. A crime scene is not a place for children to be messing around in. I'm the one with the authority here over this crime scene bad. And I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth, Franziska, I leave this case to the two of you.
Thank you, Daddy.
Understood, sir.
I'll go take care of the paperwork for now. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me.
Alright, bye. Also... Oh.
Hold up, Von Karma. I still haven't agreed to this.
The way these fucking vending machines are massive compared to them too also has me dead inside.
Miles Edgeworth,
It's been quite some time, Franziska.
this will be the perfect chance for us to see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
Would it kill you to at least say hello?
Well, long time no see.
Very good.
Just because you can become a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud.
She hasn't changed a bit from the future.
Miles Edgeworth, as I was saying, we shall see which of us is worthy of the Von Karma name.
For crying out loud, I've been reduced to a babysitter. Motherfucking goddamn fucking shit fuck. Well, it looks like
Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing this detective. That's just like him. He never fails. Now, I'd appreciate it if you could quickly run me through the facts, Detective Bad.
you're better off checking things out on your own.
Very well. Seems like getting help from Detective Bad will be a most arduous task. Arduous. Oh god, Jesus, fuck! Wait, where is this? I thought we were... Defendant lobby. Oh, it's the defendant lobby. I was gonna say, why the fuck is there... You know what's amazing? Oh my god, I'm dead inside. Hello, flashback to the early 2000s. My family room had this television. I'm sure... The TV stand, the big bulky one with the giant sides, and the VCR, and then the DVR underneath, the two machines that you needed for your TVs, the giant... I don't know if you even called it a flat screen back in the day, because the screen was flatter than like the old TVs, but it still like fucking was heavy as shit. And the giant fucking speakers on the side. This was like early 2000s, like new technology revolutionary. That exact television, I used to play Crash Bandicoot on it. Wow. Also, I'm so sorry. There's also dead people in here. Maybe we should look at them. This guy can't stop taking pictures of them. It's 4:15 p.m. in the defendant lobby number 2. Hi, boys. Is the only real explanation that these two killed each other simultaneously? That's ridiculous. What?
Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking.
What are you talking about?
I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
A competition, you say?
The person that figures out the truth first wins.
So the person who doesn't discover the truth is a dishonor to the name.
Exactly. I don't care that you became a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things come from your foolish mouth.
Fine. Whatever makes you happy, child.
Can I take that as you accepting my challenge?
Whatever makes you happy. Once again, my child.
Well, then let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence and prettily present it like the professional that I am.
Competing to discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish.
You kids over there, hold it!
A kid?
Ha! Serves you right, Miles. He just called you a kid.
I said kids, kid.
Well, how dare you call me a kid as well?
I'll do what I please, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Hey, big guy. You're gonna watch over these two. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, Detective Bad, sir. Now, what do I say from now on, kids? Okay, I mean, you're gonna do what I say from now on, kids. You got that? Okay, cool. Good, pal.
You'd better not get in our way, Scruffy. You'll feel the bite of my whip if you do.
Oh, Jesus. Well then, you prosecutor boy. Well, let's get your investigative started already, okay?
Great. Now even that detective is treating me like a child.
All right, time to get investigating. Come on there, boy.
My name is Miles Edgeworth. And if you were to call me prosecutor boy one more time, it will be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary.
Wait, what? You can do that? Oh, what would you do with my salary after you saw how much it was?
Well, that's up to you now, isn't it?
All right, okay, well, sounds good, pal.
He's so naive. Begin the investigation in the defendant's lobby. Number 2. Detective Bad, may I have a word with you?
What is it?
It appears that both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons.
Yeah, it does.
That leads us to our first question of the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapons? Vanity is for hot people.
The gun was inside Faraday's bag. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Cadopian embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife.
So, a gun that was submitted as evidence, it had bullets inside of it that were able to be discharged? What?
Mr. Ray was being held by the police. There's no way he could have brought it in. That means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start.
So, could it have been a piece of evidence that had yet to be presented? But then, why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Or wait, what if... It's possible that Mr. Faraday brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial evidence. He could have then brought it out and attacked Mr. Rell with it.
Maybe you got a brain in there after all, kid.
Is he going to treat me like a child forever?
It looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Rell first, who then counterattacked. That's the only logical conclusion you can draw, from a scene like this one anyway.
Well, not yet. I feel that it's too early to be drawing conclusions. I haven't suspected the nooks and the crannies. I must first find conclusive evidence so as to protect the honor of the Von Karma name.
Right. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But... is that Albert Einstein? Hello? No, just a judge? Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna do it in the next one, though. I feel a little bit guilty for stopping at only an hour instead of an hour and a half today, but... I think I fucked up my throat a little bit. And I think I want to rest it. And then, also, I have to eat this coming hour between 8. I have to stop eating by 9. I'm having blood work done first thing in the morning tomorrow. And I'm supposed to be fasted for it. So, I need to eat some food. Then I need to fast for the 10 or 11 hours that I need to before my blood work. Then I have to go get blood drawn. Then I have to go vote. And then, you know, election stuff. So, what's crazy is I'm about to sign off here tonight. When we all reconvene back in this room with the sick-ass flat-screen TV, we are going to know who the next president of the United States is going to be. That's wild. And so we'll all reconvene in this room, and we're gonna solve a double homicide together as we unpack. Won't that be fun? Won't that be exciting? Won't that be great? So yeah, I plan to see you all on Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Enjoy the election, boys, and until then, toodles!